Hello, my Tin Min Tien, and welcome back to HAC Games. You got Hayden here. I got two things for you. You got Vicious Rejuvenation box opening number 5, and bingo card number 3. We all know what's going on here, so there's no real reason to waste any more time. We're still in the opening weekend of Vicious Rejuvenation, so prices are still crazy. Things are still fluctuating all over the place. We've got all sorts of super rares that have kind of plummeted in price. They're about a fourth to a fifth of what they were when the weekend started, which is about, what you'd expect based on prior sets. Let's see what we get for our box topper. Anything good? Looks like a Return of the King. Return of the King. More Lord of the Rings, folks. We're always getting Lord of the Rings with these box toppers. Now let me actually lower the camera a little bit more. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, and so basically we're kind of getting back to the point where most of the rares are cementing themselves back down into the sub $1 value, and there's the pen. Cool. In the sub $1 value, and the super rares are kind of starting to fluctuate between 5 and 10. Soul Cleansing Machine, Paikuhan, Stalling for Time, and the special rares are starting to cement around 7 to 15. You're still getting your outliers. You're still getting those that Ginyu a new transformation or whatever. One last time, the one that has Goku on the cover that's worth $1 in both the super rare and like 3 or 4 in the special rare. So those still exist. Mafuba, still a solid enough rare. So yeah, that's kind of where the market's settling. And of course the secret rares are still well over $70, pushing into 100. So it's starting to mirror past DBS sets, where a lot of your value is going to be in special rares. You still have plenty of solid super rares that can... Nice. Frieza Resurrected. That is a foil leader card, and that's Tom Hanks. That's 2 of them. That's pretty solid right there, actually. Let's get these marked off really quick. All right. So, yeah, and that's fine, There's no reason to think that this set would be any more unique than any of the others. I think in general, sales have been pretty good over the weekend. They haven't been insane, but I've gotten a few good sales and some solid interest in the cards here, so I think the set's doing just fine. A foil Vegeta, Turtles, Dark Parasite. We still haven't gotten any secret rares, which is of course, a shame. Real shame here. But that's what we're looking for, folks. It's what we're looking for. All right. Then on the anime side, I finished up the second episode of Dragon Ball Super today. Huge fan of that episode, to say the least. There he is, Piano, Reign of Terror in foil. Wonderful. Not worth anything. Very entertaining card for me personally. And like I was saying in the last episode, the second episode of Super is it's another one of the slice of life episodes where Vegeta goes on a family vacation with Trunks and Bulma. Very, very entertaining. Very entertaining. Vegeta on a family vacation is everything you thought it would be, and more. It is a catastrophic premonition. That's actually the best way to put it. Vegeta does not have a good time. The West Galaxy does not get revived, and Vegeta leaves pretty quickly. And then of course, we go back to classic Dragon Ball, which, is Vegeta's, I would say Vegeta's quintessential voice line is something along the lines of, like, Kakarot, I will be as powerful as you are, If you were to really... Is there no foil in here? Interesting. Okay, hold on. So common. So those are all commons. This is not foiled. Common. And then a special rare. I didn't know that was an option, because I think we also got 2 uncommons. I think this pack had 2 uncommons, no foil, and a special rare, which I literally did not... I didn't know you could get no foils. Interesting. Well, that's our first special rare. Not bad, not bad. King Piccolo, Dimensional Conqueror. That's the young Piccolo in this set. Because I said it is. That's for the purposes of the bingo. But yeah, so, the core essence of Vegeta's character is being stronger than Kakarot, so he immediately goes back to the gravity chamber and starts sweating and training and all of that good stuff, which, takes you back. Lord Slug, Conqueror Restored, foil rare, not bad. Bulma sending out an SOS. And we're still in that slow burn where, like, I've kind of jumped ahead a bit here where I've gotten a little bit just a bit too curious, and I've gone on, you know, like fan wikis, the Dragon Ball wiki more or less, to kind of see what's going on here and figure out just a bit more of the world building, like who are the gods of destruction and whatnot. Gogeta, Fearless Fusion, and that's something I think that Super looks to be doing a lot more than Z or Dragon Ball ever did. Like, Z is very much so focused on the characters and the villains and the actual combat and all of that. Whereas I think Dragon Ball does a good bit of world building, but, you know, it's all on Earth. They don't ever leave in Dragon Ball, and... Wow, okay. 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 I'm just gonna shut up. I'm just gonna shut up right now. So, you know, I was talking about how we might have to buy a second case. We didn't find one of those secret rares. Well, folks, we call these one of those secret rares. We sure do. And you know, we're gonna protect that bad boy right away. Sorry about that, folks. Had to go get an inner sleeve as well for this. Definitely want to take really good care of this card. This is our first secret rare, not just of Vicious Rejuvenation, but in general. I've never seen a secret rare in person for Dragon Ball Super. Let's check this out. 8 mana, black, Supreme Kai of Time, Space-Time Unraveler, 40,000 power, character Supreme Kai of Time, special trait God, Era Dark Empire Saga. Combo is 1 plus 10,000 power. Ultimate, permanent, if this card would be removed from your battle area, remove it from the game instead. Activate main, 1 generic mana. Choose this card and all of your opponent's battle cards and unison cards and send them to their owner's warp. I'm sorry, one more time? Activate main, 1 mana. Choose this card and all of your opponent's battle cards and unison cards and exile them. Holy fuck. Activate battle, 1 mana. If you have 3 or more energy, play this card from your hand. If you do, your opponent can't attack with leader cards or unison cards for the turn. Holy shit, no wonder this is an 800... No wonder this is a $100 card. This is a very, very powerful card. Like, this is insane. This is also gorgeous. Oh my god. That gold etched foiling. Yep, okay, so gotta mark a few things off here. Let's go with Hayden stops to admire the foiling. And of course, Supreme Kai of Time, Space-Time Unraveler. Very good, very good. That's good for our bingo. And we're gonna take it in for one more second. Look at, it's absolutely beautiful. So this is the secret rares in person. There you have it, folks. That's what we came here for. We hit it up. Look how beautiful she is. Beautiful pink little elf lady. Wonderful. Well, I'm going to go on a limb here and say this box paid for itself. Easy enough. Good box, folks. Good box. We're not even through the first tower. We've got our secret rare. Can we get a second? No, that would be insane. I don't even know if that is mathematically possible. We'll find out. And you know, before that, I was kind of confused and a little upset why we got a pack that didn't have a foil in it and was missing an uncommon. I don't really care anymore, you know. I'm gonna do a quick resort here. Secret Rare is gonna kind of slow the video off. We're gonna kind of take our time and go through this now that we've gotten the big girl out. All right, Hayden resorts. Very cool. Last pack of the tower. But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, that's an example. Supreme Kai of Time. I didn't know there were different Kais of Time, and I don't think that gets introduced in Z or GT or anything. I think that's a super concept. So I'm really excited for all that stuff, and I've been kind of looking into Beerus and the core planet and all of this other, like, extra-worldly stuff. Very nice. That is actually very nice. Attack of the Demon Clan, we don't care about this. So this is a foil rare. This is Meta Matcha. This is Caffeinated Matcha given a sentient evil form, but this foiling is actually really good. Like, for such a throwaway, useless card, this is some really pretty foiling. But yeah, so, you know, I've been reading a bit about Beerus, God of Destruction. What he does, he just goes around, he eats some food, and if he doesn't like it, your planet gets destroyed, and which is like the most Dragon Ball thing of all time, now that I really think about it. You know, food is such a big deal in Dragon Ball, that of course there's a villain that will just destroy your planet if your head chef really isn't up to snuff. And like that, I mean, if he came to Earth, like, who would we give him? You know, do we give him Gordon? Do we give him Guy Fieri? It's a good question. We would probably, you know, have to get a collective mind, a collection of all of the greatest chefs in the world for this. Paikuhan, Savior from Another Time. There we go. That's our first super rare. So yeah, before we got our first super rare, we got a special rare and a secret rare. So I will absolutely take that. You know, I'm not going to complain about that at all. But kind of just brainstorming on who we would, you know, what chefs we would want to tap to really, you know, make sure Earth was okay whenever Beerus came by. I think Gordon is a great example there, or a great option, just because he's so versatile. He can do so many different things. If you're doing barbecue, Bobby Flay's really good too, and so is Guy Fieri. They both have a history in barbecue. But then, of course, we can go like, you know, we can get like Thomas Keller in here, who's great with all sorts of nouveau American food, or like Daniel Ballard in here, who's going to be a really good job with all of your French cuisine. So I really think, like, if this were to happen on Earth, we would have a pretty good shot here. Not bad, not bad. So Sun Gohan, Brainy Backup, followed by a back-to-back super rare. SS3 Gogeta, Marvelous Might. Pretty solid box so far. 2 super rares, a special, and a secret. I don't really think that if you took all the best chefs on Earth, combined them together, I think they could make Beerus happy. I think they could do it. I really do. You know, he cares a lot about grease. Bulma sending out an SOS. Foil rare. Ginyu, one last body change. Old man Ginyu. He doesn't like greasy things, is what Beerus kind of tells us early on. So you gotta be really careful with that. But I think other than that, you know, we can kind of really nail that. Yoshu, King Piccolo, Toa. You know, now that's the only problem with opening a secret rare so early, is just the rest of the opening is... What is happening? What is happening here? Why are there no foils? Because this... So the reason, folks, this is tripping me up is because... So by now, for this, we have opened 100 packs? Yeah. So by now, we've opened 100 packs of Vicious Rejuvenation. Over 100. And in those 100 packs, only 2 of them have not had foils, and both of those that haven't had foils have been in this box. Which is weird and kind of feels like a misprint, and like there's not any cards sticking here at all. I mean, no one cares about this card. I can damage it to hell and back. And this isn't foil, this is... So I don't actually know. I don't know what the foil rule is. I thought it was a foil per pack. I guess maybe it's not. Either way, Piccolo Jr., Descendant of the King, second special rare. So that 2 or more special rares. That knocks us off. And I lied earlier. That's the old Piccolo. This is the young Piccolo that I got confused. So that means we have new and old Piccolo. We're actually doing quite good here, folks. We're actually doing quite good on the bingo. Piccolo Jr., Descendant of the King, second special rare. All right. Keeping on, keeping on. Good box. Really good box so far. Top tier box. Definitely the best box of the... there's our Pizza Dough Frieza. Hadn't seen one. Now this is a good box. Now this is a really good box. Before that, with no Pizza Dough Frieza, I was a little worried. You know, it's not the same if we don't get a Pizza Dough Frieza. But now that the Pizza Dough's here, I'm pretty thrilled. Paikuhan, Flawless Technique. Followed by Dark Mask King, Devilish Dominator. That is... I think we've had now a super rare, into a super rare, into a special rare, into a super rare. And we had like a secret rare a few before that. Wow. This box is popping off. Very, very good. We have 3 super rares now, I think. 4 super rares is a bingo square. Awesome. Awesome. I don't even remember what we were talking about beforehand. I guess we can go back to super. But, and you know, I'm at the point where Goku has just kind of like instant transmission straight to King Kai's planet. Interrupted his literal, his Sunday morning drive. There's our incarnated... caffeinated demonic mancha. He's interrupted King Kai's Sunday drive, and he's now just, you know, running around training, doing that Goku thing where he carries around like these massive weights. They're like, if you took like, you know, individual weights from a traditional weightlifting bench and you magnified them like thousands and thousands of times, Dragon Thunder, hell yeah, you'd get that. And Goku just has those, so he's just carrying them around. So that's where I'm at in Super. There hasn't been any combat yet at all, just some training, which is, I mean, that's kind of slow for Dragon Ball. 2 episodes in, no combat, no even discussion of combat. But like I said, I'm still enjoying the world building, so I'm not going to complain. Turtles, Chaotic Rampage, and Kool-Aid Man, Enchanted Transformation. 2 packs left, folks. Start with a black Mecha Bakura pack. See if we can't get another secret rare. Do we have bingo? We do not have bingo yet. We're actually kind of struggling on the bingo. We're going to need some pop-offs here to get the bingo. But, you know, if we don't get the bingo, but we do get the secret rare, I think I'm okay with that. I think I can live with that one, folks. It's going to be hard. It might haunt me. But I think I can live with that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now our foils have returned. That's our foil textless red. Ooh, now we just need the spooky mask, and we have a bingo. I think there's something good behind this. It is Meki Bakura, the King's Summons. We have not seen this one before. This is a new super rare. This is also our 4th super rare. So 4 more super rares is checked off. Meki Bakura, King's Summons. This is a great box. This is an insanely good box. Oh my god. Sorry this one's going to take longer, but it was such a good box that, like, how could it not? And last pack, Paikuhan, Penetrating Strike, Lord Slug, Out of Control, Vegeta, Fusion Synergy, Son Goku, Ready for Anything, Kakao, Invader of Earth, SS3 Trunks, Marvelous Might, Rage Shinron, Electricity Absorbed, Negative Energy 4-Star Ball, Raisin or Rasen, Invader of Earth, Dark King's Flash, SS3 Trunks, Marvelous Might, and last but certainly not least, Piano, Reign of Terror returns. Did I miss anything here? We did have a foil unison. I did miss the foil unison. I do not think we got an SPR and an SR version of a card. But we can check really quick, folks. Check really quick. Let's go through our good loot from this one, because this was a really good one. Lord of the Rings, Meki Bakura, the King's Summon, Dark Masked King, Devilish Dominator, Piccolo Jr., Descendant of the King, SS3 Gogeta, Marvelous Might, Paikuhan, Savior from Another Time, King Piccolo, Dimensional Conqueror. Still one of my favorite cards from the set. Still one of my favorite cards from the set. Absolutely beautiful. Really stands out. And then, of course, last, but certainly not least, if anything, it should be most, last and most and foremost, Supreme Kai of Time, Space-Time Unraveler, our secret rare. Awesome. So, in terms of the bingo, we didn't quite get there, folks. We're missing, really, Spooky Mask. And to get both SPR and SR, and for me to forget how to open a pack. Here, let me back the camera up a little bit so you all can see the card. Here's the final state of our card, folks. But, you know, we got the secret rare, so I'm not going to complain at all. You know, just to wrap up, folks, thanks so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed finding the secret rare as much as I did. It was a good adrenaline rush. It was a good hype. And, you know, have a good night. I'll talk to you soon. And be good to one another.